Alright, so this is a machine that we made for Eric Peters in our very own home state here of Nebraska. He's out of Omaha. So Eric Peters, this video is for you. We have the 4 logo top, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Galaga, and we have the double-sided control panel. So we have a Miss Pac-Man on this side and a Galaga on this side. We have Galaga playing right now on the screen. So we're going to show you how the 60-in-1 and the 412-in-1 works. As you can see, the monitor was just flipped for the second player side. Here's the first player side. And jumping into this, you kind of see what how the game plays. It has you have all the original sounds, as these are original arcade ROMs, not emulators or main games that sometimes don't sound exactly the same as the original. But these are actual arcade ROMs, so that's pretty cool. Arcade game boards, not a computer inside. And there you go. You can see how the whole screen flipped. Now you can sit on this side and play from this side. Oh, too late. Got here too late. There you go. Flipped again. So now we're going back and forth. So we have ourselves a little bit of a Galaga game here. So what we're gonna do is wait for these guys to die off, and again with the screen flip. You see a flip here. There you go. Screen flip for player 2. I'm gonna jump over here before he gets killed, so you can see how the game plays. We have a lot of questions about this. How does the game flip? Do we have two joysticks per side? And the answer is yes. We have every one of our machines has two control panels on each side. And each one of them has the ability to play two players head to head, just like this. So there's always going to be a control panel on each side. So that's really neat. And not all of them have coin doors or these controls on the side. This is actually the Ultracade model that allows us to do a little move I'm going to do right now. I'm actually going to show you how we flip the screen once the game's over on the 60-in-1. It's going to go back to the menu, and we'll show you the rest right now. So this is the player 1 side. We have the little start buttons here. First and second player start. You see the little ships and stuff in there. There's little play instructions on the graphics, which you can read. They're pretty sharp there. There's some nice vector art and that, so it's pretty cool. So all right, we jump back to the menu here. We're gonna show you guys. There's 60 games there on the iCade 61. There's page 1 of 10. So as you go along, what we usually do is you push the start button, and it'll allow you to navigate through all the games. So there's 6 games per page, and we'll go back to the first page. People are always asking about this. It has Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Frogger. As you highlight them, it shows the name up top. Donkey Kong 3, Donkey Kong Jr., and Donkey Kong the original. You have Galaxian, Dig Dug, Crush Roller, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Mr. Do, Galaga 3. So as I have the Centipede and Millipede. So as it goes along, the page changes as you scroll through. So here we go, page 8, 9 of 10. So there are some games that are one player only, like the 1943 Kai. And there's not many games. I believe there's only 1 or 2 games. I believe just one, really, 1943 as a one player game. So anyway, that's the game, the 60 games in 1 menu for this guy. Now we're gonna jump on over here, and we're gonna show you how this works. We did take the liberty of putting some red and blue LED lights on the first and second player side of the control panels to kind of differentiate the colors there between the players. And we're going to show you how we jump in here. And there's a little wire in here that we switch over. It's kind of dark in here, but I think we still work with it. There's a little VGA cable we unplug here, and we head on over here, and there's a little plug that we plug in right here. And by doing that, it now allows the monitor to play the 2100-in-1 game board. I'm going to close this thing up real quick and show you how this guy works. So what you do to jump into the game is that we push the little coin button here. It says please insert coins and enjoy now. So we push a little coin button. And that allows us to navigate the menu and all that good stuff. It could take you to Street Fighter, whatever games you like. With the first button here, it allows you to change the actual game's style. So there's stage games, flying games, wrestling games, maze games, sport games, and miscellaneous games. So there's a ton of games in this guy, and it's kind of easy to configure or to figure out which games you want to play and what games to go to. So it's kind of neat. We're gonna try. Let's see what we'll start. The game had like a Missile Command or something. Or Monster Bash. We'll find a good game here. So there's a ton of games. It's even hard for me to choose. So here you go. Here's some of the versus games. Hogan's Alley. And what some of these are gun games. So we're gonna go to. Here's a big list. There you go. Some of the games that we have are just nuts. There, I can't believe we actually have as many games as we do here. I'm trying to find Contra. That's one of the games that people are looking for, or Cool Borders, or another one is what is it now? Mortal Kombat or Metal Slug. Here you go, Mortal Kombat. So all you do is just push a start button to jump in. The game starts. Push the little coin button. And you just jump in. It has a load up and do all its thing. So it says press start. You find your guy. This thing actually has 8-way competition style joysticks, so it's pretty cool. The other features that you can actually take the HDMI out wire and plug it into any wall-mounted TV. So that's pretty rad. So you can see that there on these games like this, you actually have no lag on them. So it's pretty neat. I noticed that a lot of other systems that people have, they have lag, and the music is really really crackly and all that stuff. It's really not smooth. It doesn't really have a nice smooth operation like we'd like. Not really easy to play with one hand. So there goes Baraka. There goes my guy. So anyway, there's that. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how this game works, what they look like. A little bit of Arcade Funcade's creation here, so that's pretty cool. We have a little walk around here to kind of see the whole machine. And I mean, most people are looking for stuff. We usually make these are all pretty much custom made. Every piece of this thing's custom made. Here we are. We have our little Arcade Funcade logo, and again, this is all custom made stuff, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, feel free to check us out at arcadefuncade.com and look us up on Facebook. Obviously, you already did. But yeah, take a look at these guys, and we do have some pretty large game lists. We have 2,101 game lists. We have 621 in one game list, 60 in ones, and 412 in ones. We have all the vertical, horizontal, all that good stuff. So there's a lot going on with our company nowadays. We've been growing at a steady rate, and really been being asked for a lot of different style arcade games, and we've been pleased to be a part of all this and be able to show you guys how this works. So another cool thing is that we've been adding. This is on a skate gear now. It has some wheels, but we do add wheels to the bottom of our machine. So if you're sitting in your living room, you can actually wheel this thing over to yourself and be sitting at a couch, and you can actually play these games on your wall-mounted TV. So that's the next thing we're going to be making a video about. We're currently the only company in the world that has that feature available, with the HDMI out, and what we're also working on is doing a rear-mounted monitor in the back. So you have two monitors, so you can play vertical and you play horizontal. and it's gonna be nuts. So keep checking us out, and we hope you guys like our video and the gameplay on our machines. Thanks again.